All right.
Hello. Yeah, we look like Russian imports.
I don't know. We look so tacky right now.
Yeah.
Between these fucking purple, like fuchsia lips.
Yeah.
And
my stormtrooper.
And my cleavage.
Well,
the
the
cleavage. You can't
cleavage.
see it anymore.
The cleavage might be the one. See,
what's wrong with that?
This is why we're a podcast and not on TV, maybe.
I told the guy I'm dating that we weren't drinking for the podcast tonight.
That's right.
And he goes, "What kind of messy podcast is it when you're drinking?" And I was like,
it's one that wants to see another year.
Right? We got to give them like decency once in a while.
Once in a while, especially after our New Year's, which they heard about last podcast.
Right. And if you haven't, just go and listen to the first bit because it's definitely worth it.
This sweater's a bit much, eh? You know why I bought it? It reminded me of Chris Pratt.
I have never heard you say that this is something is too much.
Well, it's a bit, I don't know how would you describe this shirt I'm
European?
wearing? It's very European, like the puffy shirt.
I like
Seinfeld.
that. You know, that's one of my goals for this new year. It's like step my clothing game back up again. Remember, I used to have so many dresses and high heels, and I always used to be so stylish. But 2 years of poverty and lack of job has severely depleted my closet selection.
Yeah, I know. I said I'll bring them all back.
I won't fit them anymore.
I think you will. Yeah. We're shaping up. We got to get moving 2021.
Right. Before we go on, I noticed that this year you're doing things a bit different.
What?
Everyone knows you're the king. Look at your
I know. I don't know where you're going.
Like, what is she going to do here? You're the king of selfies. Well, the other day you posted the first crotch grab photo I've ever seen of you.
Yeah.
And is that the new selfie? Like, what, were you itchy?
No.
Are you scared you're going to lose it if you don't check and make sure it's there?
It's rare that you want to talk about my selfies, but I'm all here for it. So I've been getting a lot of heat about that picture because of the crotch grab.
The crotch grab was a lot. You had a full hand there.
But if you zoom in, I wasn't actually grabbing. It was just placed loosely
you were just
in that
playing
area.
With yourself?
No, it was just sort of, I think I was trying to make sure my arm looked good. So
your arm did look good. Your arm's
I thank you.
Your triceps and biceps were on
point. Thank you. The tris and bis.
Right.
I've been working. But yeah, I didn't think that it was going to be the crotch grab that got everybody worked up. But people are like, you should take that down.
Oh, no.
I'm like, I'm not taking it down. I posted to the pubic bone. You think I'm going to take this down? So anyway.
I wouldn't take it down. I just thought it was hilarious. A lot of people liked my crotch grab comment too.
It's because what everyone was thinking.
Right? So make sure you follow Jesse on all social media platforms if you want to watch him gently place his hand near his crotch.
Thank you for that, Jenna.
You're welcome.
You must be getting laid these days.
It's the lipstick.
Yeah, it's still here. You can't wipe it off. Is that why you're wearing it again today?
So, like, we've had a lot of weird letters sent to us, odd letters, shocking letters.
Right.
This one might be the oddest.
Really? And it's our first of the year.
Our first of the year. Everyone, when they're leaving 2020 and going into 2021 was like, I can't wait for this year to be over.
Yeah.
As if like you're going to click your heels twice and be like, oh, now life is back to normal again. But no, I think 2021 is going to be just as weird, if not weirder.
Yeah.
I think we need to ease into it, not ram into it.
Yeah. Good advice.
This is a good way to this is kind of, to me, like, foreshadowing of what the year may be like.
Okay.
All right.
But something you just said reminded me of something your favorite TV host, Kelly Ripa, said.
Oh, I love her.
Which is everyone's expecting 2021 to magically be better than 2020. And she related it to a pregnant woman that as soon as you have the baby, you think you're going to fit in your skinny jeans again. And that's not happening.
Or that life is going to be easier now that you're not pregnant.
Yeah,
it's like, no, now you got a baby.
So I thought that was a good analogy.
Yeah. Like, I have hopes for 2021.
Yeah.
But I'm watching.
Maybe Halloween. I'm thinking Halloween will be our first big hurrah.
Yeah. I'm approaching with caution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the witches out for Halloween.
All right. So this person says, well, I guess I don't know if it's man or not. And we should stop even identifying by gender. It's just stupid. So this person says, I'm having a peculiar problem with my girlfriend of 2 years.
Oh.
She is a self-proclaimed witch and has been way before we started dating. I supported this. It's kind of sick having a witch girlfriend. Makes you feel protected with all her crystals and shit.
Now, he means sick like the way kids use it, not like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, kind of sick. It's awesome. I feel protected. She's got her crystals and shit. But now he goes, but now she's using this to get back at me whenever we have an argument. Just 2 days ago, after a minor disagreement, she stormed off into the bedroom, got dressed in her cloak, sat on the floor with a circle of candles around her. She made a potion ? And in brackets it says it was literally just a bunch of herbs she got from the kitchen, and started chanting, "I place a curse on this soul-sucking man-child."
Oh my.
I place a curse on this soul-sucking man-child.
Yeah.
He goes on to say,
wow.
I genuinely cannot tell if she's joking or not, but I get paranoid and scared and feel like I have to watch my back because what if these curses are real? I asked her to stop doing it, but she refuses. How the fuck do I deal with this issue?
Just get a water gun.
Pew, pew. Right?
She'll melt. Yeah, she'll just disappear.
That's why I never shower.
Yeah. P.U.
Okay, one, this is weird. It's a bizarre. I'm not saying that witchcraft or Wicca or whatever it is weird.
I love witches.
We had a witch on, and she was just so pleasant and just lovely and was very interesting. So I'm not hating on her lifestyle, and you knew it going into it. 2 years, you've been with her for 2 years. You said she started doing it before you dated. I think the issue here is more so that your relationship it's over.
Well, yeah, I think you're totally right.
If she never used this to solve your arguments before, either B, A, she's like just done, or B, you're arguing more.
Right.
And both aren't really good signs in a relationship.
But she does sound angry because the spell she used was quite angry. What was it? Read it again. Because while you're looking it
reminds me of like Romeo and Juliet. I place a curse on these houses.
Yeah, and that's not how spells go, okay?
It goes, I place a curse on this soul-sucking man-child.
She's just pissed, okay?
She's pissed.
Yeah,
At first when I read this, I was like, she's joking. She is fucking around with him like no other.
That's what I thought. I thought it was cute.
But then I thought more about it. I'm like, you just don't fuck with dark magic.
Well, no, but
whether you believe or not, like Ouija boards, like I'm not a big, huge believer in that and like stuff, but yeah. I don't like to fuck with them, and you know that.
Yeah, yeah. But when you read that, what the spell was, listen, I just finished a new season of Sabrina the Teenage Witch on Netflix. Or, sorry, The Chilling Adventures of
So you're an expert?
Yes, I'm an expert.
Hold on, let me dial into our expert, Jesse Reynolds, who watches Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Boop, boop, boop. The 90s virgin. Boop, boop, boop.
My first email address was aunt_hilda@hotmail.com.
Right.
I'm not kidding.
Super normal.
But
a teenage boy.
Yes. And my mom had no idea. Anyway, on this new version, the spells are like in Latin, and they try to use like real Wiccan
So
language.
What you're saying is Sabrina the Teenage Witch is real witchcraft. This is fake.
There's no spell that says put a curse on a soul-sucking
man-child.
That's
man-child. It sounds like y'all's relationship is just starting to fizzle out. You know when that happens at the end of a relationship, and it's been 2 years, but sometimes relationships don't go longer than that.
Yeah.
But at the end, like, you just argue more, things start to get even weirder, and then you just become so toxic.
Yes.
That I think it's best to just like walk away, and don't say you're walking away because she's placing curses on you. I think you should just
walk away, find another reason.
Walk away.
You know, that's a really good point, because if she believes it's real, then, and maybe it is real, but you know, I don't want her to come after us next.
Right.
But let's just, for argument's sake, let's just say it's all in her head. But she really believes that these spells are real. She might start doing shit to help them along. You know what I mean?
Right.
A little battery acid in a suit.
Oh, you're like saying he's scared for his safety.
Maybe, because maybe she thinks it's like, she justifies it thinking, well, this is the spell making me do this. You know, crazy people are crazy.
Right.
And then you get into the abuse.
So you're saying she's a bit schizophrenic.
Maybe.
She has voices telling her.
I'm just suggesting that maybe there could be deeper things.
It's just, and I don't know, like when we were speaking, if you have a chance to go listen back to the episode we had with the witch, and I can't remember her, Wendy Love Dragons is what she is on Twitter. But she said like a lot of witches don't use they're not into the dark. They don't want to create negativity. That's complete farce. That's what movies made up. That they're genuinely good people that care for the earth and care for the planet.
Healers, a lot of the time.
Right. So I think she's fucking with you for sure. But she's doing it for a reason. And I think it's because
maybe he's handsome and dumb. And so that's why she knows she can control him this way.
Maybe.
That was a callback to our last episode.
Right.
But you know what episode you should go listen to is that interview with Witch Wendy, because it was really interesting. And she also pointed out that witches still believe in karma. So those that dabble with black magic still get it back.
It's going to come back threefold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
so there you go.
I don't know any actually practicing witch, and I've known a few in the past that have used it to like put curses and spells. No, that's not what it's about.
No, you just.
And if it is, she needs her witch license revoked.
Yes. What do you use your powers for? Just to
and also, witches don't wear cloaks. Can we please talk about the cloak? We didn't even mention the cloak.
Well, witches.
She doesn't have a cloak. Real witches don't wear a cloak.
You could wear a cape.
They get around a cauldron and stuff, maybe.
Well,
I don't think they wear a cloak.
I don't know. What do you wear?
Harry Potter wears a cloak. I guess he is a witch. He's a
witch. Yeah. Oh. You just use it to beat traffic, right? That's what you use your powers for?
Exactly.
Just fly over the
Fly on my broom.
Hey, do you know why witches keep such a good grip on their broom?
Because they're vaginas?
Okay, well, the actual punchline is because they don't wear underwear.
Oh, okay.
And then your mind says, oh, yeah, it's their vagina.
It's because they don't wear vaginas. Or they don't wear vaginas. So I think you need to, like, take her aside gently in a nice public space and break up with her.
Yeah. Public space, maybe a church.
And do it in a nice way. Just be like, look, babe, like, we've been arguing a lot lately.
Yeah.
I'm not happy. You're casting curses, so you're not happy. So why don't we just take a break?
Right.
Or, you know.
Or call her out. Cast one back at her.
No, go back into your closet and grab that Harry Potter costume you had from 3 years ago. Whip it out. And when she comes in, take that broom and start mumbling some jumbo off yourself and see what she does.
Good idea.
Watch some power comes from underneath her skirt. And it's just like.
Yeah, or he like actually does something to her.
Right.
But, you know, that's a good interest. He could totally go the other direction and, like, go get special effects makeup and, like, make it look like something started growing out of his eye and be like, babe, what's happening?
I don't want to tell you to lie to her or anything, but maybe call her and be like, or get a friend to be like, he's been in an accident. They think it's the curse. And then maybe she'll learn her lesson.
Yeah. Maybe.
Don't curse people.
Well, it's fucked. It's like, think of it in another religion, Christian. What Christian is going to be like, hey, God, go get this person.
If we're talking about Catholics here.
Yeah, no, bad example. Okay.
Christian religion's been doing that for a really long time.
Okay, fair enough.
Right?
Bad example. But it would still be weird.
Yeah.
We still don't like people who do that.
No. But I really do think you need to end that relationship. It just sounds like your relationship's ended.
I wonder if it's a lesbian relationship. A witch thing could go either way. It really could. They didn't say, did they?
Well, it sounded like a dude. Like
did it? Yeah.
He said so. It was his language. He sounded like a straight dude. He was like crystals and shit.
Oh, right. And sick.
Yeah, sick was kind of a
bro language. We're so progressive in 2021.
Right. How the fuck do I deal with this issue? Like, yeah, exactly. But we both, I mean, break up.
What?
Put your hands up.
Break up.
But like, you're gonna have to approach this in a very safe way. Just like you're approaching coming into 2021.
Yes.
Go in slow. You don't want to touch anything on the walls. You don't want to break anything.
Yeah.
Do that and do it in a public place, yo.
And before you break up, try my water gun idea. Let us know how that works. I'd be very interested.
Do it in like a Starbucks or something.
Yeah.
There's always people in Starbucks.
Just trip and your glass of water goes flying.
Right. If there's a coffee shop anywhere near the police station in your town, that would be a great spot to pick too.
Yeah.
That is some crazy shit. Like, I'm sorry.
This is like our second witch on the podcast.
Yeah.
I love that.
But, I mean, don't use your powers for bad.
No, but again,
remember what happened in Wizard of Oz?
That's right. But let's just for 1 second before we go pretend that she's just like, this guy's so handsome and dumb that he's falling for this. Isn't that kind of like our kind of girl? Like, we'd be like, hey, milk it until he figures it out.
I always, whenever you guys write these letters, and I always try to put myself in like your shoes. And I try to think like, if I was dating someone and we got in a fight and next thing you know, they were sitting in a cloak in the living room with candles around them, mixing some oregano, parsley, and basil, I'd be like, 1, are you cooking dinner? Or 2, this is too freaky for me and I'm out of here.
I have Newt, get the fuck out. Hey-o.
Anyhow.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, good luck and write us back, yo.
Bro.
Dude, but yeah, we hope that you get out safely. And if you don't, maybe just ask her to stop doing curses. He said he asked her, though. He's like, I've told her to please stop, and she won't.
Well, have any of them come true is another good question.
Maybe he doesn't know yet.
Because, like, how many weeks do you let the curses go on?
Maybe it's something that's going to pop up like 5 months from now.
Yeah, I guess. I don't
never
know
know
which timelines
Don't
work.
fuck with that kind of shit.
No, just don't.
No.
Stick to the spirits in your glass, people.
Amen.
Amen.
Cheers. Send your letters to Jesse and Jenna's messypodcast@gmail.com.
And vote for us in
Oh,
Faces
Faces
Magazine.
Magazine. We're up for 2 categories. Ottawa's favorite
podcast.
podcast and favorite interview podcast.
Yeah, because we do both types.
Exactly. We are going to have some cool interviews too coming up this year. So
yeah.
All right. Cheers again.
Cheers again. Bye.